Laura's mother's mink coat transformed into a throw, and Dad's clothing made into a quilt. Part 1. The Fur. I was working with a very lovely, very well made mink coat. The lining was in excellent condition. Hi, my next project is going to be this dark brown black mink. It's very pretty. This is what the lining looks like. There are no monograms on this coat. The coat appears to be in really good shape. Tiny little collar. So we're going to be making a throw out of this coat. So let's get started. So here I'm working along the bottom, just removing any of the batting that's on the fur or in the fur. Working along the lapel area all the way up into the collar. I am going to hold on to the lining because the customer did decide to use her own lining in the final project. And this is always very time consuming. The sleeve area, the collar area always takes a long time to cut through all those threads. But it's a very important process. This is where I really get to learn what the fur is going to be like and how it will respond. After you inspect it, you look for any dry patches, you look for dry rot, you look for splitting of the fur. Here I'm working on the sleeve. And just detaching the sleeve from the lining. Once the coat has been cut and deconstructed, I could then start working on the stripping. Once all the strips are made, I lay them out. I try to lay them side by side to see which would be the best configuration. There I decided that I was going to cut those in half. Made the markings, made the cuts. And I did the same with the other sleeve area. The next step is to sew those bottom pieces together and then sew all the side pieces together. And I go along, I clip them down the seam, then I bring it to the fur machine and sew it on the fur machine. Once it's all sewn together, I then staple it to the board and I slowly wet it down. And what I do with this process is once I wet it down, I can stretch it out and staple it down so it will lay as flat as possible. It's a special mixture that you use. If you put pure water on it, it would actually destroy the bottom of the fur, or the back side of the fur actually. So you staple all around, you wait till it is completely dry, remove all the staples, and then I can go back and cut the bottom so it is a straight area, just like here. After that is done, I start working on the backing because this is a custom made backing. I sew all those pieces together on my serger. Then I lay it out on my long arm machine and I quilt it, and that's what it looks like once it's done. I layer all the pieces together, right sides together. I turn it inside out, and then I tack down the bottom. The final measurement was 47 inches wide by close to 54 inches in length. The drape is beautiful. And here is a side-by-side comparison with the fur and the backing. So not only did I do Laura's mother's fur, I also worked on Laura's father's clothes and made them into a quilt. So look for part 2. Come visit us at dinahsquilts.com.